Have you ever wondered how a small familiar food, so common it is almost invisible in everyday kitchens, can sustain hundreds of millions of people around the world? What happens when, in just a few weeks, a nation must lift tens of millions of tons of garlic from the soil at exactly the right moment? With the right quality and zero room for error? Who truly controls that rhythm, humans or machines? In northern China, the landscape opens into vast stretches of land where the green of crops spreads across the flat terrain. Look closer, and order becomes unmistakable. Perfectly straight fields, evenly divided and endlessly repeated. Clear traces of large-scale cultivation. But the most astonishing part is not the number. It lies in how precisely humans and machines must coordinate to turn a single harvest into an entire economy. Before machines arrived, everything began with human hands. In many smaller growing regions, garlic is still harvested manually. Farmers bend low, using hoes or their hands to pull each bulb from the soil, shake off the dirt, and tie them into bundles. This work is slow, physically demanding, and entirely dependent on human labor. Each day, a worker can harvest only a few hundred kilograms, a tiny figure when compared to machines processing tens of tons per hour. And it is precisely this contrast that explains why, at a scale of 20 million tons, machinery is no longer an option. It is a necessity. Specialized garlic harvesting machines begin moving into the fields, advancing in parallel lines, perfectly aligned, as if the land had been pre-marked. At the front, steel digging blades lower steadily into the soil. Not too deep to bruise the bulbs, not too shallow to leave roots behind. The depth is calculated to lift the entire garlic bulb cleanly from the ground, preserving its fragile outer skin. The moment the garlic emerges, vibrating separation systems activate. Continuous vibrations shake soil back into the field, while the bulbs are retained and carried upward onto conveyor belts. Soil goes down, garlic goes up. Every movement happens simultaneously, rhythmically, without pause. On the conveyor belt, there is no time to hesitate. Workers have only a few seconds to spot and remove bruised, cracked, or substandard bulbs before they flow onward into collection bins. A single machine like this can process dozens of tons per hour. And when hundreds of machines operate together, the field is no longer simply a place of cultivation. It becomes a massive outdoor production line where soil, roots, bulbs, and people must all move at the same pace. At this scale, harvesting is no longer agricultural labor. It is industrial operation in open air, where every rotation of machinery is measured in tons of garlic and economic value. Immediately after harvest, garlic is transported directly to professional processing plants, where the quality of the season continues to be tightly controlled. Here, garlic is cleaned to remove residual soil, then passes through automated sorting systems based on size, weight, and uniformity. Depending on market demand, garlic may be kept as whole bulbs, separated into cloves, or mechanically peeled through automated lines. Before packaging, workers and machines work together in rapid inspections to remove bruised, cracked, or non-conforming bulbs. Garlic that meets standards is packaged in mesh bags, cartons, or vacuum-sealed packaging, complete with origin information, packing dates, and shelf life to ensure traceability. Finally, all products enter climate-controlled storage, where temperature and humidity remain stable, allowing garlic to retain freshness, firmness, and quality throughout storage and distribution. Alongside fresh garlic, part of the yield enters garlic powder processing lines, where the value of each bulb is further extended. Bulbs that do not meet export size requirements but still maintain quality are peeled, thinly sliced, and sent through temperature-controlled drying systems. This process removes moisture while preserving garlic's characteristic aroma and flavor. Once fully dried, the garlic is finely ground into powder, sifted for uniformity, and sealed in airtight packaging to prevent moisture and oxidation. Industrial-scale garlic farming is not designed for instant yield. It is a quiet process extending over many months, calculated to serve a single decisive moment. From seed selection, to soil preparation, to spacing between planting rows, every detail points toward one goal: ensuring that when the time comes, machines can operate flawlessly and the harvest is never interrupted. And it is this silent preparation that allows calm fields to transform into a massive outdoor production line, lifting 20 million tons of garlic from the earth in just a few short weeks. From a single clove of garlic to a billion-dollar industry, this is not just a story of agriculture. It is a story of how humans coordinate time, technology, and nature on the scale of an entire nation.